InfoClosure is a full-service resource for people who want to buy foreclosed properties. Everything from capturing data to managing it all the way through open bids, cancellations, postponements. Postponements is really the key. It drops more people out of the business than anything. And of course, the important things like checking lien position, taxes and arrears, and executing the bid down at public auction. That's fundamentally what InfoClosure does. It's bringing it all in one place. You know, I created InfoClosure.com for one primary reason. It was selfish. And it really comes down to I was spending so much time late at night doing all of the checking for opening bids and checking for postponements and getting ready to drive my properties. So it really came down to me as an investor building a tool and a resource that I could use. Well, the opportunity exists in the market. I always ask myself the question is, why isn't there one service out there that I could subscribe to and take advantage of and make this happen? And it wasn't there, and it didn't look like it was coming around, so I started building it for myself. And then what came out was InfoClosure, which is a one-stop shop. What it comes down to is I needed my data and my ability to buy in one source, as well as some of my real estate functions, like listing a property and or doing some property management, as well as access to hard money and the ability to leverage and move very quick. So under the umbrella of InfoClosure.com, we really have three companies. We have InfoClosure.com, which is the foreclosure resource. We have Titan Capital Holdings, which is a mortgage broker here in Arizona and in Las Vegas, who is able to do the loans and get you that money quickly, because that's the key in today's market. When you have to buy a property, you've got to know that the funds are available, and we do fund 100% of our loan commitments. And then the third part of the equation is Look Inside Realty. Look Inside Realty is a place where all of our bidders hang their license. Every bidder at public auction representing you is licensed here in the appropriate state. And furthering that is it allows you to have property management and listing services available. So that's the trio of companies: InfoClosure.com, Titan Capital Holdings, and Look Inside Realty. That's a winning combination, and it'll reduce your risk going forward. Well, in here, this is the core of InfoClosure.com, and what you're seeing right here is our data coordination center. All of that takes place here. InfoClosure's resource gives me everything from property data, those that are going to trustee sale, as well as all the important information: postponements, opening bids, cancellations. It's critical to have that information at your fingertips. One of the key reports we do here, and it's a custom report, you can't get anywhere else. It's called the Market Trend Report. It's available to all of our clients, and it gives a month-by-month, by zip code, breakdown of what the quantities are sold, as well as what the dollar per square foot is sold. 75% of homes being purchased in today's market are foreclosure related. That's a tremendous amount of volume. And if you're not buying in the space of trustee sale, you're missing out on a very important part of the market as well as profit. Our boot camp is a starting point. It really kind of gives a little bit of the theory of what goes on at trustee sale, as well as the practical, how to really get in and play. If you come to one of our boot camps, you're going to be ready to buy the next day. Now, there's some things you have to put together, like the financing, but of course we have Titan Capital Holdings here to assist with that. You may need to line up some resources for your exit, be it property management or list of property. We have Look Inside Realty to help there. But the core is InfoClosure.com, and that allows you the data, access to your fingertips immediately to jump into this space. Now, I'm not rushing anybody into this market, and I'm not saying start investing tomorrow, and certainly not before you're ready. But our boot camp gives enough information that allows people to step into this space the very next day. That's so important. There's so much being said outside in the national media and worldwide media about what's happening here, but this is the most fantastic time to buy, not the least.